Do you know what we make the #1 form of B12 in the world out of? Does anyone know? There's 4 forms of B12. You know that B12 is a necessary metal in your body, right? You cannot survive without B12, right? It's responsible for all the nerve transmission. By the way, it's a metal. Like zinc and magnesium, B12 is a metal. So we put B12, and we can take it from nature, but it's expensive. So we produce it in a lab, and it's called cyanocobalamin. My friend back there on the, is there any way that you could go to Google?
Yeah.
You could? I know I didn't prep you for this. Because whenever I say what I'm about to say, it sounds so outlandish, I'm actually just going to take you to the government's website before I get called a conspiracy theorist. No. Which happened to me during the pandemic. I told people to take vitamin D3, and they're like, you're a charlatan, you're a sycophant. I had to look up sycophant. I told people to take a vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, and magnesium, and not sit on their couch until they couldn't breathe anymore, and I got called a Trump sycophant. I was like, how did you know who my political affiliation and what is a sycophant? I had to Google it. So I want you to go right here. So the #1 form of B12 in the world, probably 70% of you are taking 4 times the daily allowance of this vitamin right now, because it's in your protein powders, it's in your multivitamins, it's in your energy drinks. It's called nope, back that up. C-Y-A-N-O, C-O, cobalamin, yep, and then go to the next word, cyanocobalamin, just go space. No, cyanocobalamin, could you leave? Yeah, somehow, yeah, space. Put the word, add the word pubchem. Space pubchem, P-U-B-C-H-E-M. So this is the most popular, the #1 form of B12 in the world. You see, because modern medicine and industry has to find ways to produce things cheaply and in mass quantity. Right? This vitamin, by the way, there you go. This vitamin is in all Flintstone vitamins. It's in the #1 selling vitamin in the world, in Centrum vitamins. Like I said, more than 70% of this room is taking 4 times the daily allowance of this vitamin right now. I'm going to make you stop. So can you scroll so I can see the top of this page? There you go. I'm at the National Library of Medicine at the National Institute of Health. Okay, so I am on the government website. If you wanted to make a vitamin, if you want to manufacture a protein powder or make your own supplement, you would go to this website, right? And you would find all of the manufacturers that are licensed to make that compound. Right? So if I wanted to put this B12 in a supplement and sell it to the public, this is where I would find out who could manufacture it. So can you scroll down to section 5.3? So now we're just going to find out what it's made out of. Right? So section 5.3, there we go. It tells me everything that, just up just a little bit, right there. So it tells me everything that this vitamin is made out of. The cobalt metal, which all vitamin B12 is made out of. And it's also made out of something called hydrogen cyanide. Oh, I wonder what that is. Let's click on hydrogen cyanide. Right there. Wow. Hydrogen cyanide is a flammable, acute, toxic environmental hazard. Can we scroll up just a little bit? Just curious what else these manufacturers use hydrogen cyanide in. Can you guys see that? Whoa, sorry. Can someone in the front row just read that sentence out loud right there? So hydrogen cyanide is a highly toxic conjugate acid of cyanide that is used as a chemical weapon agent. That is a fact. We take that same form of B12 and we ship it to chemical weapons facilities, and we ship it to vitamin manufacturers to be compounded into Flintstone vitamins and fed to our kids. We take that same chemical weapon that's an acute, toxic, flammable environmental hazard, and we ship it to compound pharmacies that put it in supplements and protein powders and energy drinks that you drink. Right? You ever heard of a Celsius energy drink? Celsius energy drink has 4 times the amount of daily cyanide that a human being is meant to ingest. 4 times. That's just one sample. So drink Monster or Bang. Drink Bang, not Monster or Celsius, right? Bang has methylcobalamin. This has cyanocobalamin. So, and we wonder what, we're putting these toxic chemicals. This is, where we get the hydrogen cyanide? Don't make me take you to that website, because you'll just get up and leave. Do you know where we would get hydrogen cyanide? Because these facilities that actually compound this B12, they don't even pay for the hydrogen cyanide. You know where they get it? Human sewage treatment plants. It is the waste from a human sewage treatment plant. It's called sludge. It's foamy yellow sludge. They scrape it off the top, they dry it, turn it into a powder, ship it to a facility, synthesize it with a metal, and put it in your vitamins. They take metal, hydrogen cyanide, and put it in our supplements. So that's exactly, so when you get home tonight, I want you to take all of your supplements and protein powders, spin them around, look for that word cyanocobalamin, and if it has it, throw it in the trash, right? And do that for your kids too.